Alright, so I have recently finished completing and repainting Scooter-Soar-Us 1000, and I'm here to show it off to you guys today. So here it is. Looks pretty much like any other scooter tow rig people use. Just finished getting it up and running. Engine runs. Starts up right away. Good to go. It's not warmed up right now, so I'm not going to be running it right now. But I'm going to demonstrate my my new dashboard and computer system that I put on it. So, got the back wheel right now, locked up, brakes are on, got ratchet straps holding it nice and tight, so I can demonstrate some things without it moving around too much. We have two horns, a high tone horn and a low tone horn. And these are hooked up to the dashboard right here. Got some lights across the top, an LCD, which unfortunately for this video is currently burnt out. While I was working on it, I accidentally fried it, so the display is not going to actually show you anything useful right now. I'll be replacing that soon, and hopefully it'll work nicely. Got two buttons here. Those don't do anything yet. Those are for later when I add features and replace the screen. It actually uses the controls on here. So this switch and the horn button will control the functions of the dashboard. Down here, instead of the normal pneumatic cylinder or hydraulic cylinder, we have here my custom tension monitoring system that I have hooked up to the dashboard. Right now it's just tied on with some Spectra line. I might replace that with chain eventually. But for now I think it'll work out pretty well. And then we have this running out up to a high strength pulley and down to the harness here, just so I can hang in it and show you guys how this thing works. Tension monitor plugged in right here. So since the screen is currently dead, I have everything hooked up to the speakers to tell me the status of all these settings. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on. When I turn it on, it's going to do a power on self-test and honk both the horns to show me that they're working. And it's going to flash the lights across the top of the dashboard, show me that those are working. And you're also going to hear it beep. And it's going to beep one time for every 50 pounds that we are shooting for tension wise. So right now I have it set for 200 pounds. So when I start up, it should beep 4 times as it starts up. So here we go. Let's go ahead and turn it on. 2, 3, 4. And there it is. So now it's started up and ready to go. Like I said, the display right now is fried, so it doesn't show any numbers on it. Normally that would show the actual tension on the line, and maybe fuel gauge or anything else like that I wanted to program in. Alright, so I'll come back here. Actually, show you first. If I want to change the target tension, I put it in programming mode by flipping the bright switch to high. It beeps and turns the lights on to tell me it's in programming mode. And then I hit the horn button one time for every 50 pounds. So for now I'm just going to set it to a 50-pound target tension. 1 beep. When I turn it off of programming mode, it's going to do the same number of beeps to verify it counted properly. Okay, so we got it set to 50 pounds. If it goes above 50 pounds, once it gets to, if it goes above 50 pounds, it will light up the lights across the top. That shows us that we're in the target range. If it goes above 75 pounds, it will start flashing the lights to give us a warning that we're about to get too high. If we get up to 100 pounds, it will continue blinking the lights and start honking the horn. So we have kind of 3 ranges. You've got the target range, the warning range, and the danger range. And hopefully we'll see all 3 of those here in a second if everything works properly. So you're going to hear, as I enter the target range, you're going to see the lights come on, and the low horn is going to honk once. If I get into the warning range, these are going to flash. If I get into the danger range, it's going to honk the high horn repeatedly until I go back into the target range. All right, here we go. So, as I start hanging in this, you should get up to 50 pounds rather easily. There's 50 pounds, so right now we're in the target range. If I go up to 75 pounds, that should start flashing. There it is. So now we know at the top of the target range. If you go higher than 100 pounds, it beeps at you until you get back into the target range. So there we are in the 50, between 50 and 75. There's 75 pounds, back to 50 pounds, 75 pounds, 50 pounds, 75, and back to target. And if there's not enough tension on it, it will turn everything off. And there you go. So there is Scooter-Soar-Us 1000. Just for another quick demonstration, I'm going to set it to 100-pound target, so you won't see anything light up until it gets to 100 pounds. So, program mode, 50, 100. Alright, now it's set to 100 pounds. Take my entire weight. Now we're in the target range. Now we're at the top of the target range. So that means we are between 125 and 150, since it's in the warning range because it's flashing and not honking. Like that. So right now the warning range is always 25 pounds above, and the danger range is 50 pounds above, but both of those can also be set programmatically. So there it is. Once everything's set and good to go, just hit this, start the scooter right up, and you're in business. And there you go. That is the Scooter-Soar-Us 1000.